What are the different types of welding and how do they work?
Hi, my name is Robbins. I was asked what are the different types of welding and how do they work. From my experience, I kind of work in a assembly/manufacturing shop where we do a lot of welding right now. Or I don't do a lot of welding, a welder does, but I've watched a lot of it. The two main types of welding are TIG welding, which is stands for tungsten inert gas, and MIG welding, which I think stands for metal inert gas. And the way this works, this is arc welding, so this has become more prevalent as technology has advanced. There used to be torch welding, but arc welding is basically creating a circuit between a welding machine going through the workpiece and then through a handheld torch, I guess. And you're sending a lot of current through that, which basically heats up the electrode wire in the torch and creates an arc between the workpiece and the torch. And then in TIG welding, you're feeding a filler rod or filler metal on to kind of to melt that metal and join the two pieces. In MIG welding, you just have a single handheld torch which melts the two pieces together using an electrode wire. I guess MIG welding is kind of more of a beginner type welding. It's easier for someone who hasn't done any of it to pick it up and start doing it. It's kind of more of like a hobby for people that don't weld often. TIG welding is used more in industry as it's got a larger range of metals that it can weld together. Stainless steel, aluminums, which usually takes a special type of wire for MIG welding. Not really sure what else it can weld, but the inert gas part stands for the gas that's being fed through the torch usually, which minimizes the defects in your weld. So to my knowledge, basically, the main types are TIG and MIG welding, and that's kind of sums up how they work. Questions?
That is this question I always want to ask. I actually don't know the answer to. So in case any of you knows the answer, it's okay. Like, why does welding affect the eye? Like, if you you have to put a special type of glass or something. Like, why does it affect the eye? Like,
It's making plasma out of metal, and it has a lot of light energy.
Yeah, I think it just like could blind you. Like it's really bright. If you look
is it
at
the
it for
brightness?
too long.
I don't know.
It's the rays that are emitted from the rays.
Maybe
I
the
guess-
spark fluid in your
Is
eye.
it like the wavelength of
Yeah.
that comes off?
okay, so it affects only the eyes and not your skin or others.
Asian
Your skin will
skin,
turn red.
Asian skin, you like chicken skin, you don't protect yourself.
I actually don't know the answer to that in case.
Yeah, I don't know either.